Why do home buyers struggle to save money when buying a home in Chicago? Well, here are 6 tips from a real estate agent that's part of a team that's been doing this for over 30 years. Chicago is a city of endless opportunity, from its diverse neighborhoods to its iconic skyline. But it's also a city where the real estate market can be tricky at times. So whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned veteran, here are some tips that'll help you make the most out of your real estate investment. The first tip is get the lowest interest rate. This can save you thousands over the life of the loan. Well, here's how you do it. First thing is increase your credit score. That's totally in your control and will definitely help you get a lower rate. Secondly, make sure you shop around. Don't just go to your local bank that you're used to dealing with or a friend. Really scour the market. There are definitely different rates out there available at any given time, so don't settle for your first offer. And third, you can consider a shorter term loan. For example, a 15-year mortgage might give you a lower loan if you can swing the payment. You can always look to refinance if rates drop in the future. Next, make sure you choose a trusted and knowledgeable real estate agent. Why? Well, a well-educated agent can help you negotiate a better deal and will help you determine what the true market value of that property is. They have the expertise and experience to spot potential issues, negotiate favorable outcomes on your behalf, and to help ensure you're making a sound investment. So make sure you do your research and select someone to work with who has a proven track record in the area that you want to buy. Next, consider making a larger down payment. Now, it's tempting to put down as little as possible, but a larger down payment could end up saving you money depending on how long you expect to be in the property, because a bigger down payment can help you get a lower interest rate and can help you avoid PMI insurance, and that'll reduce your monthly payments. So if you can, try to aim for at least 20% down payment. Next, consider how seasons can impact the price and availability of properties. Chicago typically does experience distinct seasons. Each has its own unique characteristics, and they can influence the housing market. So let's break it down. Spring brings blooming flowers, warmer temperatures, and a bustling real estate market. Spring is typically one of the peak seasons to buy in the Windy City. The pleasant weather and longer daylight hours make it ideal for house hunting. However, this increased demand can also lead to higher prices as competition among buyers begins to heat up. As we roll into summer, the real estate market typically remains pretty active. Families with children prefer to move during the summer so as not to disrupt their school. And while you can still find a home in the summer, you may encounter a more competitive landscape. Once fall hits, school begins, there's usually a bit of a drop-off in demand, so home prices might fall. This can mean less competition and potentially more motivated sellers, especially if somebody caught the end of summer and is getting a little anxious as they go into fall. So it could be a golden opportunity. Obviously, Chicago winters can be harsh, but they can be a great opportunity for a savvy buyer. The colder months typically see a lower demand for houses. Sellers may be more willing to negotiate on price, and you might be able to snag a great deal. Now, you might have a smaller pool of buyers to compete against. However, you will probably also have a smaller pool of options to choose from, as many people will not put their house on the market over the holidays. So the key takeaway here is keep a close eye on the seasons, and obviously also look for market trends, as the market goes up and down depending on economics, interest rates, and other influences. Now, another option is to consider a fixer-up house. So if you're handy or willing to put in some sweat equity, buying a property that needs a little TLC can be a fantastic way to save money. You can often negotiate a lower purchase price for a home that needs repairs, attention, and updating, and you can increase the home's value through that process of updating it. The key is to budget wisely, as any repairs or upgrades are typically going to come from your cash reserves, and you can't finance those in a mortgage. So make sure you've got a plan to handle it and the money in the bank to do it. Now, the next tip is going to require that you spend a little money, but trust me, it's worth it in the long run. And that's getting a qualified person to do your home inspection before you purchase the property, to make sure that you don't buy something that has a lot of things that aren't working or needs a lot of maintenance right when you move in. This can be an opportunity to negotiate the price lower from the original offer price that you got the contract signed under. You do not want to be walking into a large set of expenses that you didn't plan on. So please spend the money to do a good home inspection. Remember that buying a home is a substantial financial investment, but with careful planning, good research, and the right guidance, you can save money and make sure you're making a wise investment for your future. If you're thinking of making a move or have any questions about the real estate market in Chicago, reach out to the Rowe team. We've been experts in this area for over 30 years, and we're here to help you through the process. And as always, if you enjoyed this video or found it useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any update in the Chicago real estate scene. Thanks for joining us today, and I'll see you in the next video.